Hi there, I'm Mike. What I have for you today is Zanini Box. This is August Zanini Box, which is nice because as of recording this, it's August 2nd. Yes, August 2nd. I had to think about that for a second. If you're not familiar, Zanini Box, they send me these. I do not pay for them, unlike a lot of the other unboxings on my channel. Pedro Zanini just really likes my unboxings, so he sends these to me, and he sends a lot of other people other things too. So and I'm not special, but I am special, okay? But if you want to pick up your own, you can use my code, mikekaess, to get 10% off your first boxing. As I go through these, I will be telling you the price points, salesperson style. Holy crap, okay. He sent me a lot in here. I have to sort these out because there's more in here than are actually on what you get in here. So he likes to do that. He likes to send me extras. I don't know if he wants me to give them away. I've given some away. The way this works is there's a couple different things you can get from Zanini Box. Number one are cards. Now, if you just want to get the cards, this is what you get. You get an already made page with 9 cards in it. So if you have a 3-ring binder, you can just clip it right in, ready to go. The cards are made out of a really nice, thick cardboard. These aren't the thin cardboard cards that you usually get from opening a pack of baseball cards. These are actually really nice. So I'm gonna go through these. Some of these are comics, some of them are video games, some of them are movies. So this right here is the Hulk. It's the Hulk #1 from Marvel Comics. It was printed April 1st, the day before my birthday, 1999. Writer John Byrne, art by Ron Carney. I know that because it says so on the back. There's also a QR code you can scan if you want to purchase the comic digitally. There's also a little spot where if you ever meet somebody that was involved in it, you can get them to sign it. Next, we have the card from Superman #1. This is from DC Comics, printed June 7th, 1939. So if you don't know, Superman originally appeared in Action Comics, and then he got his own comic a few years later. Writer Jerry Siegel, comic art by cover art by Joe Shuster. Here we go. This is the good stuff. Here we have Spawn #1 by Image Comics. This is Todd McFarlane, but he kind of jumped out and did his own stuff. June 1st, 1992. I remember the first time, I never really followed comics as a kid, but I do remember going to the toy store and being like, what are these toys? Spawn? This looks awesome. Next we have a little thing from the movie Birdman here. This is director Alejandro Iñárritu. I'm awful at pronouncing names. Made back in 2014. I remember seeing this. I wasn't super impressed. I watched it after it won its Oscars. I think it was overhyped for me. I wasn't a huge fan. Next we have Argo, which was hyped and I thought lived up to everything. This is from October 12th, 2012. And it was directed and starred Ben Affleck. I really liked Argo. It was a good movie. Next we have a sequel card. This is from Game of Thrones Season 2. So we already got Game of Thrones Season 1 card. So this is Season 2. This came out in 2012. This was the golden age of Game of Thrones. Back when Game of Thrones was the end-all be-all of TV shows. Could do no wrong. And then, you know, it kept going. Anyways, next we have God of War. Now this is God of War 4. This came out in 2018. I got this 2 years later. I got this in 2020. I bought this when the pandemic started because I got a PlayStation 4. And it was the second game I played on the PlayStation during, you know, not doing anything for a while. And it was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed the game. I didn't complete the game, but I beat the game. Next we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This one came out October 25th, 2019. I'm not a fan of Call of Duty or Battlefield. Any of those games that are just like, they're mainly just multiplayer war games. I played Battlefield back in the day, Battlefield 1942, all of those. They were fun for a time, but never been a big fan of just jumping in and doing that stuff. Lastly, we have Fortnite. If you don't know what Fortnite is, I don't know where you've been. It's like, it was the biggest game in the world for a while, mostly because kids liked it a lot. I know some adults like it. Like I've got coworkers that play it, and they're theoretically adults, but I'm theoretically adult, and I'm sitting in front of a wall of toys. I'm not casting any stones whatsoever. I'm just saying thematically and stereotypically, it's popular as it is because of kids. Just a fact. So that's the cards. And if the cards are the only thing in this to tickle your fancy, you can buy them for $6 plus shipping. And he'll send you the cards. You can use my name, mikekaess, get 10% off your first order of cards. I like the cards. The cards are newer. within the last couple months, and I think they're a fun addition to the Zanini lineup. Next, he sent me this video game collection. I know if he sends me these, they're usually available on the website, so if you want to get these, you can usually just buy them, but they're not part of the normal box. So if you order a box, you're not going to get these, but I want to show them off. First, I'm pretty sure I've got these in chronological order. First, we have, these are all video game collection, and they're controllers. So we have the old, I believe this is Atari, or just, I'm pretty sure I had a joystick like this for the computer. So this is the oldest and first to me. Next, we have an old Nintendo controller here, classic NES. Can't get any, I mean, for its time, it was the best. And then we have the Sega Genesis here with its 6-button configuration, 2 more buttons than the, wait, is it Sega Genesis? Or Sega Saturn? Sega Saturn. Sega Saturn had 6. Sega Genesis had 3. Pretty sure this is Sega Saturn though. Next we have the Sega Dreamcast, which was the jump up from the Sega Saturn. I didn't have one of these either, but one of my friends did, and I played the absolute pants off of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That was like my jam. I played Marvel vs. Capcom 2 all day, every day for a whole summer. Next we have an Xbox 360 controller. I never owned an Xbox once, but I did like the Xbox 360 controller. I thought it was a good controller. And then lastly, we have what looks to be, this looks to me like a PlayStation 5 controller. Doesn't quite look like a PlayStation 4 controller, but it might be. But the design looks like a PlayStation 5 coming out. I just bought my PlayStation 4, but I enjoy it so much, I might trade it in or sell it or something to get the PlayStation 5 when it comes out, assuming all the games that I like are available to play on it, because that's one of the things about it is it seems a lot of the stuff is backwards compatible, which is neat. Okay, so here's how the rest of this works. For 10 bucks, you can get the basic package, and these are all pins. So if pins are not your thing, you're not gonna like any of these, just like the video game collection. But I like it because you get just random stuff, like random properties. So the first one is E.T. Now, E.T. came out in 1982. It's basically been around for as long as I have. Happy 38th birthday, I guess, E.T. Anyways, I grew up pretty scared of E.T. when I was a small child, but then I got over it. Love it, timeless, definitely cool. I like that. Next, we've got Johnny Bravo. Whoa. That was my best Johnny Bravo, guys. I can't do any better, I'm sorry. Hey, mama. It's like Elvis, but like dumber. It's like, oh, hey, I'm Elvis Presley kind of thing, but try to say dumber things than Elvis. That's basically Johnny Bravo. Part of the Cartoon Network back in the day. Loved Johnny Bravo. I was late into Powerpuff Girls because I felt like I shouldn't like Powerpuff Girls because it was girls, but then I got over that whole boys shouldn't like girls things and thoroughly enjoyed Powerpuff Girls. And then Dexter's Lab was my absolute favorite. That was like the trifecta of Cartoon Network shows, and then they added like Ed, Edd and Eddy, which was also good. Lastly, in the basic package, this is from Gears of War. This is Marcus Phoenix. Now, I said earlier I never played Xbox 360. I never owned one, but I did have friends that did. I beat the very first Gears of War game. It was a lot of fun. In fact, I co-opted it with a friend, and we had a lot of fun playing that. So that's the basic package. If you want it, 10 bucks. You can use my name, get a buck off that if you want to, plus shipping. Now, if you want to pay, I think it's like $12.99. I think it's $3 more. You get one extra pin here. This is the standard package, so basic then standard, and that adds on this Stormtrooper pin here, which I like. This is a classic Stormtrooper. I'm not a hater of the sequels by any means, but for me, this is a Stormtrooper. This is what Stormtroopers have always looked like. This looks super good. That's a good pin. So that's one extra pin. And then lastly, for $14.99, they add on one more pin. So that's not $14.99 more, that's $14.99. So basically, $5 more gets you 2 extra pins instead of, It's not a bad deal when you get the premium package. But the last pin here is Captain America. That's a pretty good little pin. Too bad he doesn't have any arms, but his shield is on his back there, and he's got kind of a mean-looking face. Yeah, he looks mad. He looks pissed. That's weird. You don't really ever see Captain America looking pissed like that, but he looks pissed. That's that. $15, you get 5 pins. If you want to, for $5 more than that, so $20, you get the 5 pins and you get the cards, which is a decent deal. You're getting money off. And then again, if you use my name, mikekaess, you get 10% off. So yeah, like $18 for 5 pins and 9 cards. It's really not a bad deal at all. Assuming you like cards and pins. If you don't, I don't blame you, honestly. But this is probably one of the best boxes they've sent me in a while. If I were to put these in order here of how I like the pins, Stormtrooper would be number 1, hands down. Captain America is number 2. E.T. is number 3. Johnny Bravo is number 4. Marcus Phoenix is number 5. So that's my order in which I like these. I definitely think that this is a good selection of pins. If pins are your thing, I definitely recommend this. Also, again, check on their website if you want any of these collection pins for the video games. These are pretty cool. They're pretty cool pins. So there's a link down in the downstairs area if you want to pick up your own. If you don't, that's fine too. I get it. That's all I've got for you. So I'd like to take a moment to thank these people here for supporting me on Patreon at an unboxing level or higher. Let me know down in the downstairs area. Which was your favorite pin? What was your favorite property on this? There's a lot of stuff to talk about on this, and that's one of the reasons I like this box. It gives me a reason to talk about just different fun nerd properties. It's really fun. Again, if you want to pick up your own, there's a link to it down in the downstairs area. If you've never ordered one before, you can use my name to get 10% off your first purchase. I know I say that a lot. I don't get a kickback here. They send these to me for free, and that's the extent of anything they do for me. I don't get any money back from it. I don't even have to say anything nice about this. I genuinely like these, and I don't like pins. So with that, that's it. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for more notifications if you want to see things as soon as I post them. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting this far, and I'll see you later. Bye.